But the biggest piece of this, where the emperor wears no clothes, is this idea of continuous monitoring happening. They'll give you tours of the incinerators and show you all their monitors. It'll look like a NASA room with all these screens, and you'll think they really know what's going on because they have all these things and all the screens going around. But in reality, they're only testing continuously for about 3 or 4 pollutants at most incinerators, usually nitrogen oxides that trigger asthma attacks, sulfur dioxide, and carbon monoxide are the 3. At Cavanta and Chester, they also do hydrochloric acid. They'll also test for a few things that aren't pollutants, like temperature and oxygen, but those aren't the things that we're worried about. We're most worried about things like dioxins and furans, the most toxic chemicals known to science, mercury, lead, cadmium, all these different toxic pollutants, hydrofluoric acid and other acid gases, particulate matter that causes strokes and heart attacks. All these other pollutants they test once a year, if at all. And I analogize this to if we regulated cars and speeding the same way we regulated smokestacks, we would let people drive around all year with no odometer, and once a year we would set a speed trap on the highway, and there will be signs saying, "Warning, slow down, speed trap ahead." And then the brother of the driver would be running the speed trap because the companies do their own testing. That's the reality for most pollutants, is that these companies don't even know what's coming out of their smokestack most of the time, except for the one day a year when they run the test themselves and know what's coming up and are operating on their best behavior.